Alright, so welcome back. Hopefully you guys are having a fabulous day here today. We do got some pretty fun stuff to talk about. Yes, we got the tier list ranking for officially the new character. We're gonna see how she did here and if they cooked. Again, I'm gonna just spoil it. They cooked here. They definitely cooked. I think the devs cooked here because again, it's a well-designed character. It's a simply well-designed character. She has a pretty good kit. They didn't butcher her design. Again, they don't always have to be SS for me to consider them again a good kit. It just can't be useless. Some characters released and they're just like, one value could have changed to make them at least usable somewhere and at least cook, you know what I mean? But in some cases, they don't do that. Again, we can't always have meta characters, I understand that, but sometimes they fumble. So let's hop into it. New to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Let's hop over there. So here we go, new tier list over here. Changelog is just this, a character officially being added. She's a burst 3, and she's already there at the top, baby. Look at this, already there at the top. We have our character up here. She does have a $sign near her name. So yes, she's SS, but she has a $sign. What does the $sign mean? That means heavy investment is required to play the character at their full potential. I will agree that you need to heavily invest into her, yes. But, I mean, I don't know if she's a $sign character, no way. She's pretty, dude, I put her on, like, what is it, one of my teams, and she almost, like, out DPS, unbuilt, most of my pilgrims. Some of my pilgrims, not most of them, some of my pilgrims, right? So, I don't think that heavy investment would be the right answer, but I guess they're saying heavy investment, yeah, double S for low deficit, which is true, S for high deficit, SS for boss, and then S for boss additional targets, and S for PvP. So, a pretty freaking good character. Remember, it's been a little bit of time since we had, like, a busted standard character, per se. Who recently was like the busted standard? I don't even remember like our recent banners. They've been so mediocre. Clay Bay was back-to-back in a way, right? We saw them. So Clay and Bay both ended up being pretty bad. E-Leg was earlier this year. Tronny was earlier this year. I don't remember who was recent that was also like that, but you know, well, there was the Bunny Girls, but that's a Bunny update, so I expected them to be nuts too. I'm trying to say like standard single, but no, I'll take it back just because again, yes, those exist, but again, it's a double banner. So let's see here. These are the pros and cons that Private lists over here. Capable of unleashing great amounts of true damage, allowing her to handle high defense enemies like a boss. Her personal attack and true damage buffs are massive, and the former has high uptime. Noteworthy charge damage buffs that empower her basic skills, auto-friendly SR unit, small but useful AoE damage and burst skill that can benefit from all active full burst buffs. Over here we have having true damage means that she can be paired with the true damage buffers, whom no one else wants, freeing up generic supports for generic units. Damage is quite stable and does not fluctuate too much regardless of whether there is a core or not. So freaking cute. Those are the, again, lists over here for pros. So let's go for the cons. Heavily skill dependent, which is true. Yeah, skill dependent is true. But the $sign means that? I thought it was like $sign with something else, but yeah. She does require skills, right? I don't know if it's 10-10-10, but it is up there on the skill department. Because again, she scales pretty well. It's like similar to Crown in a way. Scales very well. Does not pair well with charge damage buffs because of severe dilution. Attack is slightly diluted for EIN. Against multiple enemies, her focus target damage, especially against bosses, is lowered substantially due to spread. Her near feathers are tauntable in PvP. Oh, are they? Look at that, yeah. And alluring bait banner alongside summer units just before a potential collaboration, but she is not limited, and you can put in wishlist. So yeah, that's the con, yeah. The skill description is too vague. You need to test her in practice to understand the secret details. So there you go. Two of these are mediocre cons, or like side cons, but these are like actual cons. So for the most part, she's a pretty good character. I doubt that a lot of players ended up you know, being shocked at that. Her kit on paper was pretty solid. We read, they were like, okay, we just need to see how the feathers operate, and then we'll tell it to you. The feathers operated pretty well, so she deserves it. Double S is a pretty good ranking. I think she's a pretty solid character. But does that mean seeing this, you know, does that make her a must summon? No, you shouldn't summon just because, again, of what's up and coming. If you have the summons and you have the ability to still pull the collab characters and you want EIN, go for EIN. We don't know how good the new character is at the next one, right? The next schoolgirl, right? We don't know if she's going to be on the same team as this character here. We don't know how the potential is of emerging kit. We don't know much there either. So let's say that it's a double unit that you need to pull for both to make each other work even better. Who knows? I wouldn't do it because, again, it's a bait before a collab. They made sure this character was pretty solid, a nice bait before a collaboration. Last year was nice bait before a collaboration also. You ran, what is it? Anise into this, which was, or into Nier, which was pretty good bait, if I were to say so myself. A lot of people were sort of broke last year when it came into that. It was actually summer double into it. This year we're not getting summer double apparently because of collaboration, but we could have got summer double. I'm still gonna die on that hill. We could have had it, but yeah, that's there. But besides that, I think again I'm gonna show one more thing just to make sure here. What was before ReZero, just to make my point here. I'm pretty sure ReZero was actually yeah, right before ReZero was was D Killer Wife. Yeah, I knew it. I knew that before ReZero was also a busted character. It was D Killer Wife, right? And you saw she got triple S, dog, on all the cheerless rankings. So she was pretty nasty, pretty freaking nasty. So yeah, they always do a bait before it. So if we see the new character and she's triple S or double S again like this one, it's bait before the collab. That's what they do. So yeah, they did D Killer Wife, and then again before that when it came into Red Hood, it was Schoolgirls, and then before that, when it came into A2 and 2B, it was Anise and Helm. So they've done it. It's a signature. It's a signature gotcha thing. It's not like signature for just them. Signature gotcha thing, but pretty good. Get ready for a busted character too. But, moving forward, we have the JP tier list over here. They consider her S+ in boss battles, S in small fry battle, and A in arena. Comparing that to someone like this, S+ is less than this, less than this, less than this. So they're rating her pretty low actually. Look at that. Put this in the tier list. Where does it put her? So it puts her at, nope, they updated it, SS. So all the rankings rank up to SS. So she's still SS, meaning she ranks with, again, Scarlet. She ranks with this Anise. She ranks with Noir. She ranks with Scarlet. She ranks with the one and only Alice. She ranks over here with Maxwell. So they consider her to be a pretty good character. Not obviously triple S, which again, that's like a Pilgrim level thing, but they still rank her double S. So it's, again, you see, it's a pretty good character. I will say Shift Up designed this pretty well in the aspect of, again, we saw the design, like the design, kit-wise, it's a very unique kit also. I really like how it's designed. I will say that, again, some characters just get a really mediocre kit. Like, if a character is getting A tier, I'm content. I still tell you, oh, it's still decent to pull. Consider it, go for it. Just some kits get really bad here. For example, where did they put Clay? I'm curious, where did they put Clay? So JP put Clay. I'm blind. There, Clay's A+. Okay, Bay and Clay. That's what I'm trying to say. Bay and Clay, A+, bro. Yikes, dude. Such good designs. Pushed down all the way to A+ tier, dog. A+. That means they're on par with Aid, Leona. These are recent characters, too. Think about that, but yikes. But yeah, I will say that now. So, end the video there. Take care. Have fun is what I got for you mainly. Tier list ranking. She gets SS on JP tier list. She gets SS also on global for low deficit, and also for boss, no additional targets. She did pretty good in my tests. I was pretty happy how the character turned out. I think they cooked in this one. And again, though you see this tier list ranking, do not let this change. We're like, oh, I need a pull for her now. I still think she's a wish list worthy character. If you have the summons, go do it. But just stay strong, stay ready, and stay oiled up for the collaboration. That is going to be the thing to look out for. All right, take care, have fun. That is again the tier list ranking here, not half bad. And again, JP and probably win, both cooking and pros and cons obviously. So peace out. See you soon. Yeah.